Who's ready to talk Dragon Ball? What's going on, guys? This is Stanley from Three Hammers Reviews and Gaming, and we're back again to talk about another exciting episode of Dragon Ball Super. The episode today is 102, and I would like to go over a few things before we get started. So, I've noticed that I call this a discussion. I'm not really discussing much. I'm kind of just doing a quick summary. I would like to change that. We're going to do this a little differently. I'll just do a summary. It's going to stay just a summary. But at the end, I'll talk about some specific things, Super Saiyan transformations and stuff like that. Maybe stuff coming up in the next episode and some speculations going to be coming out through the whole week. Also, I would like to mention that anybody who does watch these videos, and maybe you also watch the Akibentos and Loot anime unboxings, I would like to inform you guys that I will no longer be doing Loot anime. And the reason why I'm not doing any more Loot animes is because the quality is so bad, and I don't feel like spending my money on something that I'm not getting the quality that I think I should be getting for the cash that I put out there, right? If you've seen some of the videos, you understand what I'm talking about. Alright, guys, so we'll just go ahead and sit there over there. Alright, now we still haven't got the DXD one yet, right? Alright, guys, another lithograph for DXD. Really? Really? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Let's talk about this episode. Let's summarize real quick, get into some analysis, and we'll knock this out. First off, I want to say, I constantly am defending the animation for the Japanese animation, okay? Yes, I do understand that they have a very short amount of time to get everything done, and that's great. I defend that. But I do not defend this episode. I do not defend this episode at all, not even a little bit. And my reasoning is this. If anyone has seen this episode, they kind of know what's going on. But if you haven't seen this episode, let me go ahead and just spell it out for you. The entire first half is reused animation. Not from other episodes, from this same episode. In this episode, you got the 3 chicks from Universe 2 that transform. And it's pretty much a Sailor Moon transformation. So this whole 15 minutes, this half of the freaking episode, is them changing. And I'm going to tell you why it's reused. As they're doing their transformation from Sailor Moon, Android 17 hits them with a ki blast and interrupts the whole thing. So the monologues, the animations, everything is reused again. Because after Android 17 did this, and by the way, Android 17 is the savior of this episode. He is the badass here. This whole episode is all about 17, honestly. Topo runs up and is like, you shouldn't have done that. That's not justice. You should let a woman transform or whatever stupid crap that this guy says. Get out of there, Topo, you idiot. You pride trooper mother. And then Goku was asked saying things like, why would you interrupt their transformation? They were going to get stronger. Android 17 was like, alright, whatever. I don't understand why you guys want them to power up. I thought the whole thing is to knock them out as fast as you could. So he just sits back and lets everything happen. And then they go through the entire monologue again. And they do the entire transformation again. Now, the girls that are changing, their names are Brienne. It's Sankaku Suroas. And they change into these magical girls. That's what their transformation is. Magical girl. And then their names change slightly. Brienne turns to Magical Girl Re-Brienne. Sankaku changes to Magical Girl Kakunsa. Suruas changes to Magical Girl Rosie. Okay? Terrible names. They're not even good. I mean, the animation pissed me off. These transformations were garbage. We already knew that Brienne turns into this fat chick, but then the chick who's Kakunsa turns into a cat-like chick, and then Rosie turns into this really fast with punching or whatever. So she goes to fight Goku and just punches. Goku thinks he can take it. She gets faster with each punch. She gets stronger with each punch. And then Goku gets hit in the face with this big giant blast because he lets his guard down. They let my guard down, Goku! Da, 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 da. Every time, Goku's always letting his guard down. It's aggravating. But that's his character in Super, I guess. The other part of this whole thing is Ribrianne spins up and goes after Vegeta. She goes after Vegeta. And as she's coming at Vegeta, Vegeta is gonna, stand there, take the hit, and just, I guess, hit her. But he freaks out, jumps out, and he goes, "Oh, she's so ugly now. Oh, I just couldn't do it. It was so bad. She was so bad looking." And it's true. They looked beautiful beforehand. Now they just look disgusting. Okay? So then we go over to the fight that's going on with Android 17. And Kakunsa is just jumping back and forth like a cat. And she's the predator, and Android 17 is the prey. The whole time I was like, oh man, back and forth, you're hitting him, but he's going to put up his Android shield. I knew it. He's going to put up his Android shield. And he did, and I was like, yeah, cool, man, that's awesome. So he puts up this Android shield. It stops her from attacking, and then he fights back a little bit and kicks her off the stage. And then this chick named V-Call comes out of nowhere, grabs her, and throws her back down and hits Android 17, and he goes flying and is skidding across the stage. And his sister comes over and says, "Oh, it looks like you're getting your butt handed to you." And he's like, "No, I just miscalculated." Here we go. Android 17 is a badass in this episode, guys. He just jumps up, knocks out V-Call. After he knocks her out, he goes over and starts having his way with Kakunsa. Now, you think that she thinks that she can win, but we all know that Android 17 is such a beast, and it's just not going to happen. Android 17, back and forth, Kakunsa, back and forth, they're just going at it. Android 17 jumps up in the air, lands on the light of this that's part of the stage, and powers up an attack and hits Kakunsa and knocks her off. Kakunsa and V-Call are gone from Universe 2. They are now been eliminated. It was a big disappointment. I would not recommend this episode to anyone. If you didn't want to start off at the very beginning of Dragon Ball Super, you definitely don't want to start off here. This episode was complete trash. I usually have very positive things to say about Dragon Ball Super, but the animation is great, but the reuse of the animation is crappy.
Oh, it was a brilliant idea. Reusing animation has been a great help. And they continue to watch. Ha 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 ha. The entire first half. Ha ha ha. Oh, it looks like someone has watched it. Ha 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 ha.
It was good to have an episode where Android 17 excels and looks like an awesome character, and he's just not like a side character and everything's about Goku and Vegeta. And I feel like that's what this arc is about giving other people a chance to shine. Krillin got a chance to shine, it was cut short, and now Android 17 has had a chance. And next week is Gohan, and there's a lot of speculation throughout this whole week that's been going on that he's going to be a Mystic Gohan, and I'm excited for that. I mean, he'll never be as good as this Gohan right here, but that doesn't matter. Mystic Gohan is just as good. No, Mystic Gohan's good, but he'll never be Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Okay, he'll never be that Super Saiyan ever again. And, I mean, I want to see a big transformation, a big power-up, but it doesn't look like we're ever going to see that for Gohan again, just maybe Mystic form. And like always, guys, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Keep coming back each week, and we'll talk more about Dragon Ball. I will actually try to go live sometime, so hopefully everybody will come, and then we can actually have a real discussion. Alright guys, this has been Stanley for Three Hammers Reviews and Gaming. Come back next week.
Who is this Three Hammers guy anyways? He talks about my animation. He unboxes your boxes. Asking for subs and likes. Yeah? Uh-huh. I know!